Gentlemen and beautiful ladies, I have a feast for you today. It's a hodgepodge of all sorts of stuff. It's going to be awesome. Here's what we're going to do. This is pork belly, bacon. That's skin. This is the stomach off the pork. You know, it's the meat. It's that part of it. I'm going to cut this into about 1-inch squares. We're going to put it on the Weber for about 45 minutes. Going to smoke them. Then we're going to take them and put them in a aluminum pan, wrapping them in tin foil, and we're going to add wine, red wine, sweet red wine, and some barbecue sauce. Then we're going to let them just kind of simmer in that for about 30-45 minutes. Burnt ends. These things will turn out to be like candy. Of course, they're cardio approved. Second thing, mollejas. You hear that? Mollejas. Yeah, these are sweetbreads. I've done these before. Looks like some type of blob of goo. It's a thymus gland out of a cow. These things are awesome. We're going to wrap these in tin foil, season them with steak seasoning. About 45 minutes. Then we're going to open them up, poke holes in it, drain out the juice. And then we're going to let them just get nice and crispy and brown looking. And these things are awesome. You can make tacos out of them or everything else. These are so rich. Just get your cardiologist on speed dial. Second thing. I got some boudin. We're going to cook that. I got some deer sausage. But this boudin is going in this flounder. I'm going to stuff this flounder. I'm going to show you some pictures right here. Last night I went out down the little pond right next to the house. It's the marsh. Anyway, snagged a flounder and a trout. So we're going to cook the trout too. I just cut the head off, scaled it. Yeah, it's going to be good. So anyway, just doing it real simple and easy. Ain't filleting nothing or none of that. I like the whole fish because I like fish. If you just go to McDonald's if you want to fillet. Anyway, that's about it. So let me get started on this and freak you all out. But we're going to be barbecuing on the Weber. Hit like, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Sorry I ain't been doing videos, but I've been real busy. And if you saw what I did this morning, I moved about 2 yards of dirt in a wheelbarrow from across the street to my house. I'm not too smart. No, I'm stoving up already. It's bad. Okay guys, you saw me stuff that flounder, you saw me season up the trout, and this here, of course it's hog's own, but I just reused the deal because this is blackened bay inside this jar. But trout throat, the throat's the best part, and this is a nice little tidbit, so we're going to cook that too. I also forgot to tell you, I have a crab trap out there, and I checked it a little while ago, so we got 3 fresh crabs to throw on the pit too. So if you're sensitive about crabs doing a dance over the fire, might not want to watch. Okay. Alright guys, I am on Galveston Island and today's extremely windy, and if there's one thing I can't stand is a moving camera, and number 2 is wind noise. So you're gonna get that cheesy YouTube music, just watch and learn. This is real easy. I got my grill going, and I'm gonna cook everything offset. You know, got the coals on one side, and I got the meat on the other. I'm not worried about temperature. Not a big deal today. This is just a kind of a quickie cook. It's real easy. I am gonna have to do the fish first and the crabs probably, and then I'll do the burn ends after the fish and everything is done because of room. So if you cook like I do, probably buy the 26-inch Weber. That's the next thing on my list, but my wife will kill me because I got so many grills and cooking utensils, and yeah, we don't want to go there. Yeah, so I got to wear something out, and then maybe I'll upgrade. So stand by for that music. I know how you love it. I'll try to find something cool. You can dance around the living room in your underwear while you're watching me cook all this awesomeness, because this mollejas are awesomeness. Yeah, sure are. Alright guys, you saw this. Look at that. Man, it smells just incredible. Took about 35 minutes. Not a big deal. Everybody thinks these are a joke, but trout throat. It's kind of funny actually. I'm just pulling it apart. Should cook it and eat it inside. That's the best part of the fish. Of course, this is just a niblet, and that's it. We're gonna feed the birds. But anyway, let's tear up this flounder. How's that? That was good. That's real good. Here's something I always like. The tails. It's like a fish chip, and that's coming off this. See all that juice right there? It's coming off this trout, and that's good too. Anyway, and on the trout, of course, it just falls apart. You just pull the meat right off of it. You're gonna have some bones, but if you know how to clean a fish, you're just cleaning it after it's cooked. You get a lot more meat. Seriously, that's the only way to cook. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this upstairs. Those crabs are on there. They didn't really like going on there. They moved around, one of their legs popped off. Doesn't matter. About 10 minutes, they'll be done. They'll be going out here, and then it's time for the pork belly, the burnt ends, the awesomeness. And of course the sweetbreads. I opened up the tin foil, poked some holes in it, and that drains all the fluid off. Now you just let them go until they get a nice golden brown color. And that's all she wrote right there. Anyway, let me get this meat upstairs, or this fish upstairs. Gotta keep moving. Now I'm letting those that pork belly kind of just sit in there and cook a while, probably about 30 minutes, and then the mollejas are almost done. The sweetbreads. You see how they're getting? I'm feeding all the birds today. That crab came out pretty good. It's got a little while to go, but these got about 30 minutes. Then they will go in this pot or this pan. And I'm adding sweet baby rays and some real cheap sweet red wine. Bought it at the dollar store. I'll show you what it is. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to cook one of these seagulls. Anyway, yeah, when I barbecue, they start showing up. So I always feed them a tidbit. I guess they like me. But anyway, a little bit longer on the pork, but the sweetbreads are almost done. Unbelievable. I could just eat mounds of these. Don't do it though, it's too rich. All I do is load it up with steak seasoning. Okay, that pork belly's going in that pan. Sweet baby rays. Spring Creek red. This stuff's some hooch. I mean, I like it. I like it. It's $3.50. It just says sweet red on it. Like I said, I think I bought it at Dollar General. I wonder what the alcohol content on it. It's got a kick. No, it's only 8%. That ain't good. Anyway, I like it. I know somebody that really doesn't like it. Actually, I know 3 guys that didn't like it. I had to finish the whole jar. Not bad. Of course, my neighbors are going to be thinking I'm some kind of wino sitting out here drinking this. Yeah. We got a Karen, too. House way back over there behind us. My neighbor likes to fly his flags. I do, too. But they've been getting all over him because he plays his radio. He's always played his radio, but evidently they don't like his patriotic flags. So they keep calling the cops on him. So we got a little dispute going on. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Anyway, we just caught the Karen sitting there watching me and him. He's working in the yard, and I'm barbecuing, and they're watching us on freaking binoculars. Strange. It's like, get a life, man. Get a life. I don't know, maybe they got dementia like the president. Anyway. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Just type in the Hog Zone. And you pretty much seen what I did. You just light the grill, put the coals on one side, throw that meat on. Some meat A lot of guys, oh, you gotta do low and slow and all that. No, you don't. Not on certain meats. Chicken, forget that low and slow garbage. Just throw it on, put it on the smoker. Of course, if you got your smoker going and it's at 250, yeah. But don't just do it intentionally. There's no reason. Hour and a half to 2 hours for any chicken. You just put it on the grill. It's just like cooking in the oven. Ribs too. Believe it or not, they'll come out tender, but you have to slightly pull them off the bone if you cook them, you know, at 300, 350. You know, just keep them away from the fire and you'll be good to go. So, anyway, crab was good. The fish was definitely good. And last thing is these pork bellies. So, yeah. But I'm actually trying to hurry because I got to go catch some more fish. I got a good pond right down the street, so I just walked down there, and it's actually the marsh to the bay. And I got me some newfangled lures, and they seem to be working. So I'll put the pictures up, you know, got to brag a little bit. Somebody does. Simple operation, guys. You just set them in there, let them go 45 minutes, an hour. You know, they're obviously not going to overcook, or they're not going to melt or burn up or anything like that because of the wine and the Sweet Baby Ray's. It's kind of like putting meatballs in spaghetti sauce. You can just cook them all day long. Plus my grill's back down to about 300, so I'll just let it roll. But that's pretty much the whole thing. I will show you when I take those out. Yes, it's just, you saw how much fat was on there. Oh, it's like being a Inuit or whatever, Eskimo. Yeah, you ever seen them eat those seals? Yeah, straight off the bone. Actually, it looks pretty good. But anyway, we're just gonna let it roll, and I got about a quarter of a bottle left. I guess I'll have to finish that too. Okay guys, these burnt ends have been on there for an hour, so let's see what they taste like or look like. Oh my God. Wow. Let's get a little piece. I'm going to try a taste. Look at that. Normally these are cracklings. You just deep fry them and you got cracklings. I hope I don't burn my mouth. Mmm. This is just melted meat. They just melt in your mouth. It's unbelievable. Of course, it's all the fat. You can see that. Look. See that? Ow. It's hot. Finger licking good. It's got that wine kick, and then that Sweet Baby Ray's is just all sugar, you know. So yeah, they're pretty damn tasty. Wow. I'm gonna wrap these up, get them upstairs, because it's getting close to dark, and I'm gonna try to do a little fishing, see if I can catch another flounder or trout. So we'll see. Anyway guys, that is the barbecue. It's that easy. You just take your time and just roll along. Today was kind of a mess because I was doing so many different things, but you just kind of time this and do this and put this on. You just got to think about it, and you can roll right through this. But these things here, man, wow, they're good. This and the sweetbreads, forget it. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. I wish I could do more of these, but I'm always in a kind of a hurry and, you know, got stuff to do. Anyway, appreciate you watching.